Alright, I think it's time to face the music. I think once this video goes live, I might need to find another place to stay because my Asian parents are gonna whoop my ass and disown me. So if you can be of any assistance, do reach out to 1-800-SAFE-CHIKINGS-S. Okay, for the record, whatever I just said in the last 10 to 20 seconds was meant to be a joke. Don't get so tensed up. I'm not leveraged, my parents are not going to disown me, and I still have to drag my ass to university tomorrow. So all is well. That said, if I saw my son's portfolio so red, I would have chased him out of the house a long time ago. Hashtag just Asian things. So how red is my portfolio exactly? We are talking about a near 40% drawdown. That's how red it is. So to just feed your curiosity for the time being, this is the exact dollar amount of how underwater I am. Yes, I'm down 22,000 US dollars and counting. So the least you can do for me now is to help gently tap that like button. It will help alleviate some of the pain, I hope. Oh, I have good news by the way. So Weibo has recently extended their latest sign-up bonus rewards of up to 130 US dollars worth of Tesla shares for new users until the 14th of October. So all you have to do is to sign up for a new account with the link below and deposit at least 2,000 Singapore dollars and execute one buy trade for a stock or ETF and one option. And you will get an 8% return on investment from the sign up rewards. So Weibo prides itself on zero commission trading, so let's stop paying all the different commissions and use it to buy more Alibaba. For existing users though, feel free to get your friends to sign up using your own referral code. You can refer and win up to $6,888 worth of Apple shares. Details will be on the promotion page itself. I'm currently using Weibo for my 15,000 portfolio challenge, so don't let this guaranteed deal get away. Link in the description below. Anyhow, I just wanted to provide a healthy level of transparency and also to kind of keep myself accountable with these regular updates on my channel. So for people that like to stalk me, feel free to take a screenshot or archive it somewhere on your computer. So I don't promise that you can become a millionaire by listening to me or my stock picks. So please do your own research. And on this topic of stock picking, unless you have been consistently hedging your portfolio by shorting the market or using some sort of option strategy to cover your behind, I'm pretty sure it's looking ugly as well. But maybe not as ugly as mine. So it's funny how everyone is slowly losing confidence in the stock market, claiming that it might be a lost decade or how this is the 1970s all over again and how we should sell first and try to buy in later at a cheaper price. I was just having a conversation with a friend a few nights back and we love this meme. First time? I think you guys follow me long enough. My portfolio is concentrated into one company and to no one's surprise, it's Alibaba. So the lowest Baba has went was around $71 back in March of 2022. So no, at the current $80 level, it's not the worst I've seen. Yet. Keyword, yet. I'm not going to call the bottom of this market because it's going to be a fool's errand anyway. For one, people are not going to trust you. And for two, what's the point of trying to call the bottom? How is it supposed to help anyone? Especially when deep down, you know that nobody has a freaking clue what's going to happen. So if you were to look at all the current positions that I hold, most of them are down between 10 to 25%, with the exception of Alibaba, which is down more than 40% now, because I've actually started buying them since late 2020 at around $220 to $240 price range. So for newcomers, I actually run two portfolios on this channel. The first one is my own personal capital that I've amassed over the years, and the second one is basically like a quote-unquote mini challenge to myself, where I injected 15,000 Singapore dollars into a brand new account on Weibo and try to quote-unquote beat the market. So long story short, I screwed up the first portfolio and I'm basically trying to redeem myself with this new challenge. So jokes aside, that reason probably played a small role, but I thought it was more fun to have strangers on the internet follow you on this journey of maybe starting a new portfolio together as well. Also, because I have my portfolio allocated to multiple brokerage platforms, I tend to consolidate them into just one Excel for easy editing and also referencing purposes. But the 15,000 portfolio challenge can be displayed straight from the account, as you can see. So this kind of ensures maximum transparency. So I know there are many skeptics out there, especially when I use an Excel, because there are no records of my transactions. Firstly, I'm not here to prove that I'm better than Warren Buffett or anything, so it's just my own form of accountability, and I'm not going to painstakingly go into every single brokerage account and screenshot it. Secondly, this is not my first update. You can go all the way back and track the price patterns of all the stocks that I've been talking about and try to piece together a case that I'm lying. And thirdly, if I want to manufacture the image of being bloody good at investing, I wouldn't be showing you a sea of red in my portfolio, but instead claim that I have hedged so successfully and significantly outperforming the market today. But evidently, I'm not. So you should wake up your idea if you think I'm bluffing. Now, I think I've mentioned on multiple occasions that I've stopped accumulating Alibaba for the time being. Mostly because I think at least on a portfolio basis, I'm already pretty overweight into one particular stock counter. On a cost basis, it's around 73% of the portfolio. On a present value basis, after losing 40-odd%, it's around 66%. So I probably shouldn't give up the whole forest for a single tree. Besides, I have to also account for the probability that I'm wrong on my thesis for Alibaba. So underlying that idea, I'm currently still putting in around $250 to $300 a month into KWEB, which is an ETF that tracks most of the Chinese internet companies out there. And Alibaba is also one of the main components in the KWEB ETF. So technically speaking, I'm still accumulating, but at a rather slow pace. Furthermore, I'm also putting in $250 a month into VT, which is Vanguard Total, and it's an index that tracks the global markets. And I'm mostly buying it to just compare the performance with the rest of my stock picks, and to see whether if I have the potential to be the Asian version of Charlie Munger or something. That's a joke, by the way. Now, for Tencent and Meta, I've been extremely tempted to increase my position over the last 2 months, but have been holding myself back, thinking that it will go lower, and apparently it did. You know what? I very well might pull the trigger soon, so do subscribe for Q4 updates, or earlier if I have nothing else to talk about. So pivoting over to my $15,000 portfolio challenge, just 2 months back, all the stocks in this account was green, and look at how time flies, everything turned red. We're not talking about apples, by the way, we're talking about stocks here. So the most recent addition was actually Alphabet, and of course, it's down 10% right after I bought into it not too long ago. Don't worry though, Amazon and Google are considered starter positions because I only kind of deployed around $300 each, and I'm probably going to double it soon when the price is right. So I'm still holding around 8.7 thousand USD in cash, waiting to deploy in the upcoming volatility ahead. And we shall see what opportunities presents itself. So to update you on the challenge, if you have invested all the funds in the S&P 500 since the inception of this portfolio, the current portfolio value would have been $9,870 with a negative 8.5% return after 4 months. Currently, the value of my active investing is $10.5 thousand just because I was sitting on cash. Of course, anything can happen in the short term, and this is nothing to be proud of, especially when you beat the market by just staying in cash. So there were many people commenting in my previous video asking me, if I was so bearish of the market, why not just sell everything that I have today, or try to short the market, or try to use some put options to hedge my downside risk? For one, I clearly don't know whether the market will keep dropping or not. And for two, I'm not comfortable with shorting. So the most I would do was to just slow down my buying when the market was recovering previously. Of course, the market can very well bottom from here on, and I might have to buy my way up, but the beauty of stock picking is that I don't have to always catch the bottom, but I just have to catch the correct one. I'll see you in the next video, but more importantly, I will see you on the moon. Goodbye!